Good afternoon and welcome to St. Edward's, to our newest Hilltoppers. My name is Andy Lemons and I am here to provide you guys a little bit of information about the university's LiveWellSEU initiative and how that will impact your ability to succeed here on the Hilltop, as well as information about how you can get involved with the Department of Recreation and Wellness to ensure that you are taking care of yourself so that you may take on your world. So let's get started. Living well at St. Edward's University is a key component of the message that we deliver to our students. We are very excited to have rolled out this new initiative effective January 2020. For about 2 years, a group of us came together and began to identify ways that students were struggling and how we might remove some barriers for students as it relates to their well-being so that they can become academically successful here on the campus. As we talked to students, faculty, and staff and did a number of different assessment efforts to identify some of these barriers to success, we came up with LiveWellSEU, which, as I mentioned, was launched in January 2020 as the university's new well-being initiative, designed to help all of us thrive on the Hilltop. The initiative has some key components that we want to share. It supports students, you guys, but also faculty and staff so that all members of our community can thrive. The initiative is holistic in nature. It's not about physical wellness, and it's certainly not about emotional wellness or any different dimension of wellness in isolation, but how those things work together to support our students. Very importantly, in alignment with our Holy Cross and social justice mission, this needs to be accessible for all. And so we try to ensure that access to wellness resources is not denied to any of our students, and we do everything we can to support our students in the moments that they're in and where they are. Additionally, this initiative and its success will be tied to student success, defined as academic success while on the Hilltop. The logic goes, it's very hard to take on your world if you haven't yet learned how to take care of yourself. And that's what LiveWellSEU aims to do. Additionally, it's tied to long-term healthy lifestyle management after our students leave the Hilltop. So in addition to learning about a chosen profession, you'll also learn how to take care of yourself while you're here, and the importance of thriving. And it's important to understand that data informs the decisions. So whether we're driving new programs, highlighting certain initiatives that we would like students to get engaged with to thrive in their well-being, or identifying new opportunities for students to connect, we use data to identify barriers to students thriving in their well-being. And then once we identify that data, we then react, respond, and find the best ways to support our students. So what is the initiative? Well, it's defined at St. Edward's as well-being is a multidimensional, holistic, and active process by which students, faculty, and staff seek to thrive in mind, body, and spirit. And the university encourages the development of holistic well-being through the 8 dimensions listed here: physical, spiritual, financial, emotional, social, environmental, vocational, and intellectual. What does this mean? This means that we hope students will develop new skills in each of these different areas and dimensions of wellness, as well as rely on these different dimensions of wellness to reduce stress while they're in college. So it's kind of a 2-path effort that we have. One, we want to help you thrive while you're here so that you can succeed, graduate, and go out and take on your world. But we also want you to be able to learn new skills, challenge yourself, learn something about a specific area of dimension that maybe you haven't explored before while you're on the Hilltop, because we know that growing as individuals will allow us to better support our campus. And that's really what LiveWellSEU is about. It's about helping people learn to take care of themselves so that they can thrive in their chosen profession. I want to provide a little bit of information here about my Department of Recreation and Wellness and how we support students through LiveWellSEU. Big shiny new thing for us. In January of this year, we opened a renovated Recreation and Athletic Center expansion, bringing a whole new set of resources to our students' recreational wellness and fitness experience. What you're looking at here are some images from our first couple of months of operation. In the top left and bottom right, you see candid shots of students working out in all of our state-of-the-art brand new strength and conditioning equipment. We have a 6,000 square foot fitness center that was part of our expansion project that supports all students. There is no specific time that facility is offline for any athletic programs or anything besides all student access. So this is really a space for everyone on campus, and we encourage everyone to come check it out. Additionally, you see some images from our Tech 3 Wellness Lounge, our nap pod, and our state-of-the-art group fitness studio with our main building in the background. So as you can see in those two images, you might find yourself taking a yoga class with one of the best views, not only on campus, but in Austin, and dare I say, in the country. A couple of more candid shots from the expansion. Again, this project was part of our LiveWellSEU initiative designed to create more experiences for all students on campus to come and be active, to make friends, to learn a new skill, to take a fitness class, to get some wellness coaching. There's a whole plethora of things that we encourage students to do that will help them thrive while they're on the hilltop. And again, since this expansion has just opened this year, we want to remind students or inform students about what's available to you in this new space. I referenced the new fitness center with brand new strength and cardio equipment, the new multi-purpose fitness studio where we host our group exercise classes. We have a new wellness seminar room where students are able to get health education workshops and have student organization meetings. I mentioned the Tech 3 Wellness Lounge where students are able to disconnect, which is a very good thing. Disconnecting, especially in the pandemic, has been a wonderful opportunity since we're all kind of living in the Zoom world. We also have a new spin studio for one of our popular fitness formats, as well as one-on-one coaching space for our students. So the Department of Recreation and Wellness, in addition to managing access to this brand new expansion for student use, has a whole number of ways that we help students live well. And I want to touch on those very briefly. First, I've talked about managing access and safety of our informal drop-in use of our campus recreation facilities, including the LiveWellSEU Alumni Gym, the renovated Recreation and Athletics Center, as well as multiple outdoor sites, including a track, tennis courts, and open fields for a number of activities. Recwell also manages a vibrant club sport program that competes with other universities across the country. Because of the pandemic, our club sport activity competitively is on pause, but we are practicing. We are recruiting new student athletes, and this is for students who have expressed interest in a sport in the past or maybe want to learn a new sport. We sponsor recreational and intramural sports programs hosted on campus 1 to 2 times a week to help students get active, meet new friends. These might be things such as a kickball tournament. It could be something like an esports competition. Mario Kart 8 is everybody's favorite jam, and so these are fun activities that we do to bring people together and also get a little physical activity while they're having some fun. Wellness services I touched on briefly. Our fitness programs, you can see images there that utilize the new studio. Outdoor Adventures allows us to help students get connected to nature from an environmental standpoint. And then we employ over 80 students and offer 15 to 20 leadership positions within that employment to help students get engaged. Again, accessing the rack this year may look a little bit different than it has in the past. However, you can see the way that we are asking students to reserve their spaces far in advance and limiting capacity until we're all vaccinated and back into a safe environment. However, the RAC is open, is accessible, and we are excited to welcome students into that space even as we move into the spring. Here's some information on our club sport and recreational events that I touched on. Competitive and intercollegiate competition is a big part of the club sport program. For recreational activities, we're looking more in the realm of fun. And so again, different students may be attracted to different experiences, but all of these are accessible to all students all the time. Wellness services, I did mention our wellness coaching space. We offer free one-on-one support for any of our students. So if you're new to campus and you'd like to reach out, you can certainly visit our website and get one of those free peer wellness coaches to work with you on any number of topics. We also do health education and health promotion events. Typically in a normal year, we're all over campus, but again, in COVID, we're being very strategic and intentional to ensure student safety. Our fitness programs, I've touched on our group exercise classes. We've been doing in-person classes since Labor Day, as well as a plethora of online catalogs students can participate in, as well as taking live Zoom classes. And you can see we have a number of other ways that we help students get connected. The idea here is we want you to be active, we want you to be engaged. You may never have taken a yoga class, but we want to encourage you to come check us out as soon as you can when we start classes on the first day of school this year. And finally, I would encourage everyone to just connect with us. Visit our website. You'll be able to see any of our COVID protocol adjustments, details on any of the programs that you can get involved with. But more so, I'd also encourage you to follow us on our social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube will give you good insight into where you can connect, where you can be involved, and where you can live well. We are excited to welcome you to the Hilltop, and we look forward to seeing you in just a few weeks. And yeah, looking forward to it.